Hi everyone. I was starting to take apart the gauntlet, and I thought it would be a good time to try to show some people um, how this thing works before I start fixing it, because there are some parts that are coming apart. First, you can see all these little fingers. They're just like Halloween Jack Skellington type fingers for the actual the fingers themselves, and they are powered, whatever, controlled by the glove that's right inside here. So Alfie would put her hand in, slide it right inside the glove, and then she can control the thing with her fingers. I'm going to be modifying some of the finger stuff too, because I'd rather proper thimbles and finger covers, because it can actually be very uncomfortable for her as she goes through the day. But each of those pulls on these mounted Halloween type fingers with the different covers, sections of finger on top of that. You can also see inside here, there's where the battery pack hides right in there. There is also the pneumatics for the smoke machine that are hiding in here as well. I'll get to that in a second. So there's lots of wiring. There's the battery pack in there for the smoke machine as well, which obviously does not have a battery. What's not on there right now is normally there's a magnet right here, and that magnet activates a switch that's on the inside of the palm of the gauntlet that is a magnetic switch hidden underneath that tape that would trigger the smoke machine. And so she has to move her fingers just so to get the smoke machine to activate. I'll take apart these fingers here as best I can. And you know what? Just a moment. Let me get this all mounted up. Okay, let's try this. So all of these are basically held on either by magnets or simply just pressure, friction. So the first finger is held on by friction, nothing too fancy. This one's held on by Velcro. Might switch that out for a magnet sometime, probably not. This one here is held on by magnets. This slides right off as well. So you can see maybe that there are magnets just hidden inside there, which attach to the fingers. And then there's the knuckle piece. Now this part moves separate from the rest of the fingers, so when the finger moves, this moves independently because it's attached to a different part of the mechanism that's part of these fingers. But that comes off with the magnet as well. And then everything is retracted by, as you can see, the elastics that are here. I'm going to be replacing those as well. The other problem that needs to be replaced right now is because of how this thing is designed, it's real easy for, for this finger kept popping off, basically. Different parts of it kept popping off because, see down here, this is pretty loose after a lot of use right in here. So this can just slide right out like that. And it would dislocate the entire finger. It would pop out in multiple places. So I'm going to need to fix that. Probably putting some rods and stuff like that through it instead of relying on the plastic, which could just break. So now next I will show you the back of the thing. One moment. Okay, so this is the back of the gauntlet where it has some other hidden bits and bobs. I'll move this part out of the way. So you can see right here is where the smoke machine is. I'll get that a little bit closer to the camera. The smoke machine is just something that I ripped off from Kamui Cosplay. She has her tutorial on how to do the smoke machine stuff. Just followed that. I'm probably gonna have to upgrade the pump just to make it push smoke a little better, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a little weak right now. But yeah, that is where the smoke machine is, down in here, which is a little bit tricky to see, so I'm not going to bother trying to show you right now. There is a manifold for pneumatics down there, and then that splits off the air pump and the smoke and everything off in 4 different directions, so it can come out in 4 places. It comes out here, It comes out on each of the pistons that are on each side of the gauntlet, and it comes out right over here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little tube sticking out right there, and that's also where the smoke comes out. Most of these parts I can take apart because it's Velcro or it's magnets. You might have figured out from the hammer video, I like magnets. They're really good. So we have, these are the guts, basically. There's lots of wires running through it for the different lights. There's the lights in behind this gem. There's the lights in behind this piece here, which I can actually pop out. The gem is glued on, so that's not coming out, but I can pop this out. So you can see how there's just a simple LED there. Snap that back on with a magnet. I think that's basically it for the quick and dirty on this thing. Yeah, lots of wires, pneumatics, mechanical bits. As usual, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask, because again, this is pretty quick as I'm trying to fix this thing. Okay, bye for now.